The eagle that chooses to eat the meat regains its strength, flies to the rock that it was born on, and bangs its talons against the rock to take the calcification off. It bangs its beak against the rock to do the same thing. Isn't that amazing that it flies to the rock? Jesus is the rock of our salvation. We can fly to him anytime and get rid of anything that is preventing us from soaring above our circumstances. That's just some of the wonderful analogies between the eagles and us, but here's the big question. Do we actually want to be able to soar like the eagle? Do we want more and more of our Father God? Do we want it enough to actually do something about it? If we just get comfortable and quite content with our lives, we go along to church, we go to the prayer meetings, and everything's just going along nicely. But the thing is, if we don't want more of God, then we're going to be doing the same things in 20 years and not moving on anywhere. Isaiah 40:31 is an amazing verse. Normally verses of the Bible need the verses that precede it and come after it to really get the full explanation. But to me this is a standalone verse. There's so much in this verse if we just look at it. And it pivots around that one little word, wait. And you know, many Christians I know have a weight problem. We've been losing some of it, thankfully. But the weight problem I'm talking about is one that no diet plan or exercise can change. It's a WAIT problem. It's in a world of instant this, instant that, instant the next thing, we can find it difficult to take that time just to wait on God, to wait in his presence. Waiting isn't idleness though. In Mark 6:31, Jesus picked up in the fatigue of the disciples and prescribed, "Come, set yourselves apart and rest a while." Vance Havner used to say, if Christians do not come apart and rest a while, they may just plain come apart. You know, how true is that? If we don't take the time to come apart and spend with the Lord, then we're just going to fall apart. Psalm 27 verse 14 says, "Wait in the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord." Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I am God." There's many scriptures telling us to wait on him. But in Isaiah 40:31, the word wait is a Hebrew word, and let me see if I can get this right. My friend Margaret might correct me here. It's pronounced kova, and that means to bind together, perhaps by twisting. The noun means a rope or a line, and this seems to be the sort of idea. When we come before God, when we present our fatigued life to him and surrender it, well, we're like a small thread, but it's intertwined with a steel cable, the Lord. The thread becomes twisted round that cable, and we become as strong as the cable. The cable isn't weakened, it doesn't become like the thread. It's the thread, us, that become strengthened. Many people we know have had one of the hardest seasons of their lives in the last few years. Yet God didn't cause this difficult time, but neither did he prevent it. God has a plan for each and every single one of us, for every moment of our lives, and it was put into action even before the world was created. Psalm 139 verse 16 says, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." And then the famous one from Jeremiah, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Before the beginning of time, God knew our future, but he gave us the freedom to choose to obey him